Test 1, 2. Well, good afternoon, everyone. This semifinal game here, state playoff game between OJG, Oakland Junior Grizzlies, and Little Caesars 14U. The roster for OJG is number 4, Connor Chipman. Number 6, Caden Michaels. Number 8, Aiden Devine. Number 11, Austin Bodouin. Number 12, Christos Karagatsalis. Number 13, Easton Ross. Number 16, Nick Bauer. Number 20, Noah Garden. Number 26, Clay Ward. Number 34, Mason Mills. Number 62, Rex Balcom. Number 73, Gavin Stanford. He's a goaltender. Number 77, Hank Costomo. Number 82, Claire Kennedy. She's also a goaltender. 86, Luke Schmood. Luke Schmood. And number 88, Luke Wajnik. Number 92, Ben Costomo. And last but not least, Dominic Piccolo. The roster for Caesars is number 2, Braden Lee. Number 5 is Chase Thulin, not pictured. Number 7, Lorenzo Buscaino. Number 10, Michael Sheely. Number 13, Xander Wilson. Not pictured is number 18, Micah Schwartz. Then we have Max Osgood. I'm not sure if he's going to be back today or not. We shall see. Number 24, Dominic Burkhart. Number 27, Noah Matson. Number 33, Donovan Knapp. Number 34, RJ Farron. Number 35, Liam Kelly. Number 44, Tristan Thomas. Number 51, Rito Reynolds. Number 71, Devlin DeVito. Number 91, Brian Moldowski. And last but not least, number 98, Tristan Duquette. Players have just entered the playing surface. And we're going to let you watch them here for a couple minutes. Apologize for the vantage point here. They won't let us upstairs in this rink for whatever reason, but gotta work with what I got. We'll be back in a minute.
Try Little Caesars large, hot and ready, extra most bestest with the nation's most cheese and pepperoni at the nation's best price of just $6.
Pizza, pizza, so nice to meet ya.
Pizza, pizza.
Years ago, it shook the pizza world. And now, Little Caesars' greatest deal ever is back. And this time, it's hot and ready.
Pizza, pizza.
Little Caesars Pizza Pizza Fantastic. Pepperoni for the kids, plus an ultimate supreme for mom and dad. Just $9.99.
Pizza, pizza.
Is back.
Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza.
Pizza Pizza is back.
Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza.
And this time, it's hot and ready.
Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza.
Introducing Little Caesars Pizza Pizza Fantastic. 2 hot and ready pizzas. 1 pepperoni for the kids, 1 ultimate supreme for mom and dad. Just $9.99. It's Pizza Pizza and
it's back.
Pizza, pizza.
Got about a minute left in warm-up. About a minute and a half, 2 minutes till puck drop. Looks like we're going to have number 73, Gavin Stanford, starting in net for OJG. And I think Liam Kelly possible. Not sure. They haven't made their way to the net yet. No. Donovan Knapp will be in between the pipes for Caesars. Starting out there is Osgood, Burkhart, Lee, Thulin. Gotta have one more. And Tristan Thomas. Michaels and Osgood for the opening draw. No real winner on that. Puck comes out to neutral. Thomas takes it right back in. Flipped it across to Burkhart. It's just up off the ice a bit. Burkhart took a swipe at it, and I think the puck ended up on the back of the net, possibly. It's good to see Max Osgood back. He had twisted his ankle a little bit. Looks like he's good to go. Thomas going in against Schmood. Puck goes down. Stanford left it there for his teammate. Now comes Schmood. Devine just dumps it in. Apologize, can't see down in that one corner. Look out! Number 16, Nick Bauer, beat Donovan Knapp. Take first blood. Bauer takes it right back into the Caesar zone. Donovan Knapp holds on to it. Face-off will be to the right of Donovan Knapp. That was Schwartz on that draw. Puck goes to the far side to Modowski. Wilson just ahead of the play. Face-off will be at the far dot. Michaels and Schwartz on the draw. Goes back. Schwartz won it cleanly to Noah Matson. Puck goes in. Ward gives chase. Duquette is on him. Schwartz hustles behind the net. Working against Garden there. Now Garden comes out with the puck. Flips it up the near wall. There's a chase behind the net. Loose puck's picked up. Modowski headmans it. Intended for Duquette. Out comes OJG. They dump it in. Lorenzo picks it up behind the net. Modowski throws it up. Got by RJ. We're going to have an icing here against Caesars. You got Sheely, RJ, Lee, Reynolds and Lorenzo out there right now, the 5 for Caesars. Kept in there by Costomo. He sends it down looking for a redirect. Kira gets Salas over there, pinned on the board. Lee goes behind the net, throws it up the near wall here. Throws it out front right to the stick of RJ. Shealy picks up the loose puck. He snapped down. Devine gives it to Chipman. Ends up now behind the OJG net. Look out! Boy. How he hit him in front right there, I don't know, but luckily they were able to recover. Puck went in, but Osgood after the whistle. That was Bauer and Osgood there. Beaudoin gives it to Devine. He throws it up the far side to Ross. Thomas picks up the loose puck, kicks it up to his blade. Now, Devlin comes across the Thulin. Burkhart chips it in, but not deep. Ross takes it deep, though. DeVito had stepped up there. Burkhart covered for him. Now Costomo with Thulin down there. Burkhart to Thomas. Broken up. We got an offside call. OJG hadn't cleared the zone yet as the puck went back in. Schwartz and Michaels. Schwartz won that cleanly. Wadowski looked like he wanted to take off there, but decided not to. The line of Wilson, Schwartz, and Duquette out there right now. They go D to D. Ward threw it down there. He was on the other side of the red line here, but this side of the red line, but it got touched before it went all the way down. Comes up top to Matson. He goes to Modowski. That went off of Stanford up into the netting in the back. We'll have a face-off to the left of Stanford. Got Burkhart, Thomas, and Osgood out there right now. Matson and Modowski on the point. That was Smood and Osgood. They go DD up top. Balcom is able to block that shot. Modowski took a big hit there from Balcom. Modowski now behind the net, looking up. Finds Thomas on the far side. Look out. Oh! Stanford just got a piece of that with his shoulder. Now back comes Smood. Gets by Burkhart. Lee breaks it up. Lee come back. He gave it to Thomas. Thomas tried to get it to Shealy. Burkhart comes up top. Over here to Lee. So Sheely and Bauer on the draw here. Goes to OJG way. Buscaino stepped up, down the corner to RJ. RJ behind the net to Sheely. Sheely reverses it. Reynolds. Keep your elbow down. Offside the call. Got Ross and Sheely here on this draw. Sheely gets called out, and Reynolds stepped in. OJG comes away with it. Now Reynolds wins it back. Now taken off there is Ward. Ward dumps. Karagatsalis goes after it. Icing against Caesars. 10:02 now to go here in the first. Got Sheely and Michaels on the draw. Michaels won it. Noah Garden put it right on net. Number 34, Mason Mills, who's there to seal the deal. Thus far, Caesar's a little flat here this opening period. Osgood going against Smood. Wilson one-hands it right in front of the net. Wilson picks up the loose puck. He's met there right away by Noah Garden. Face-off's going to be to the left of Stanford. Down to 9:47 in the opening period. Schwartz, Wilson, and Duquette out there right now. Smood steps in against Schwartz. Kept in there by Madowski. He tried to sneak it through, got blocked. Put in deep there by Wagenick. Whistle blows. Michael's going against Schwartz here. Schwartz gets called out. Wilson steps in. Wilson pushed it forward. That shot was put right on net there by Costomo. Thrown up. Wilson left it there for Sheely. OJG hadn't cleared the zone yet. Offside. Down to 9:15. Smood and Osgood on the draw. Thomas was able to get the loose puck back to Noah Matson. He went to D. Chipman plays it across. Lorenzo. Thomas. Noah Matson. He was able to put it right on net there. We got a penalty coming up the Grizzlies. I think it's going to be a cross check in front of the net. Burkhardt gets it back to Noah Matson. He comes out to neutral to regroup. Puck's given to Thomas. Thomas got pickpocketed just as he entered the zone. See who we got going to the box. It's number 4, Chipman, for interference is the call. 8:25 mark. This first period. Osgood, Schwartz, Thomas, Burkhart, and Lee out there for the power play. Off the glass and out it goes. Icing's the call. Osgood steps in against 86 there. That was Smoot, Luke Smoot. Puck hops over Lee's stick in the neutral. Smoot on him. Lee to Burkhart to Thomas. Thomas down the near side here. They double teamed him. Took the puck away. Down to 1 minute to go here in the power play. Caesars drops the puck off there. Thomas. Stop made by Stanford. Comes up top to Berkey. Berkey to Lee to Thomas. Schwartz is covered. I had to find a better target. Lee, shot. Just goes wide. Osgood on the puck now. Now Schwartz has it. Schwartz gets put in the boards. Berkey goes to Lee. Back to Thomas to Lee. To Burkhart. To Thomas. Schwartz took a shot, went wide. Down to 7 seconds to go. Lee to Berkey. Shots blocked. Comes out now, Lee. They make a change. Now Thulin down the right side. Thulin leans in. Oh, that went off the post. Thulin making his way to the box. Faceoff's going to be deep in the Caesar zone. Goaltender, after getting hit in front of the net by Thulin, sitting here in front of his bench. I think he might have bit his cheek or something on that hit. Makes his way back. So, 6:39 mark of this first period. Caesar's on the PK. Lee, Wilson, Schwartz, and Buscaino on this PK unit right now. Michaels plays it down low for a little go, give and go. There's a shot right on net. 2 shots. Nat came up big there. We got another penalty coming up to Caesars for Slash. So Xander Wilson makes his way to the box. So we're going to have a 5-on-3 for another minute 17. 6:26 to go here in the period. 5-on-3 for a minute 17. Schwartz taking the draw. Gets Smood. Comes back to Michaels. They're going to take their time here. They converge in on the net. Try to stuff one there. Not far from getting in the net there. Now Michaels quarterbacks it. Takes it up. Throws it over to the left side. That was to Mason Mills. Up top to Michaels. Mills. That shot got stopped by Donovan Knapp. Went behind the net. Flipped out. Michaels gloves it down. Referee calls it offside. 30 more seconds to go on this 5-on-3. Then we'll have a 5-on-4 for 13 seconds. 5:38 to go in the period. Thomas and Schmood on the draw. Schmood gets called out. Mills steps in. Draw goes right to the stick on the wall there. That was Michaels. Decided to take the shot. I don't know if Knapp got a piece of that or not. You see how they converge it back, close it up, work in a small area there. Press the top two defenders down low. Oh, that was right across. Smooth. Now Ward has it. Now we're on 5-on-4 for 8 more seconds. Thulin muscles his way around. Oh, just out of the reach of Thomas there. Nice try there. Now we're back to full strength. Wilson out of the box. Matson to Modowski. Little tip pass there to Berkey, back to Thomas. Thomas whistles one just high. Now it's picked up by Balcom. Not sure what it went up in the Caesar bench. Down to 4:29 to go here in the opening period. OJG up 2-zip. Michaels and Osgood. No, I think that was Bauer and Osgood, excuse me. Nice stick on puck there by number 82. No, 86 maybe. Not sure what number that was. 62. That was Rex Balcom. Puck goes back and forth. Now Sheely puts it right on net. Stanford decides to hold on. Faceoff's going to be at his right. We're down to 3:56 now. Ross going against Sheely. Reynolds able to keep it in, working against Ross. Now, Costomo over to his other Costomo. They're working on that near wall down there in the corner. Can't see that. Matson throws it up. Tip pass off the wall to RJ. Gives it back to RJ. Now Sheely looks, throws it back to Thomas. Thomas gains the zone, moves to the middle, gets it over to RJ Farron. RJ evades, gets it up top to Lorenzo, to Chase. Chase throws it deep behind the net. Reynolds there to pick it up. RJ Farron. Got a penalty coming up to the Grizzlies for a rough. Number 88, Luke Wajnik. makes his way to the box. So Caesars goes on a power play here at the 2:55 mark. Osgood, Schwartz, Thomas, Lee, Burkhart on this power play unit. Shealy won the draw. Thomas gets it back to Burkhart. Lays it down low. Schwartz. Back up top to Lee to Thomas. Back to Lee. Nice recovery there. Now Michaels and Burkhart. Out comes Berkey. Gives it off to Thomas. Back to Berkey. Berkey. Right out there in front. Just went over the stick of Osgood. 55 seconds to go in the power play to Burkhart. Boy, that shooting lane closed up quick there. Lee. Fires it. Hits somebody in front. Schwartz had a crack at it. Put it over the top of the net. Over to Thomas. Down low to Osgood. Thomas to Lee. Back to Thomas. Thomas fired it. Got blocked in front by Aiden Devine. 25 seconds now. Thomas to Lee. To Berkey. To Lee. Got deflected. Went wide. Berkey. To Thomas. Thomas missed that on the left side. Back to Thomas. We're back to full strength. Oakland is. Thielen breaks that up. Gives it to Wilson. Now it's picked up by Piccolo. Out comes Duquette. He goes to the right side, tries to feed it back in front, blocked. Back the other way they take it. Dump forward there by Piccolo. Comes up to Duquette. Duquette fires it right of the net. Caesar's in the midst of a change. Got pickpocketed there by Buscaino. There's a long pass. Chipped in there by number 16, Nick Bauer. RJ got it in, but comes right back out. Lorenzo. Well, we got the end of the first. We'll be back in a minute.
Pizza, 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 pizza.
Pizza Pizza is back.
Pizza, pizza. Pizza, 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 pizza. Pizza, pizza.
And this time, it's hot and ready.
Pizza, 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 pizza. Pizza, pizza.
Introducing Little Caesars Pizza Pizza Fantastic. 2 hot and ready pizzas. 1 pepperoni for the kids, 1 ultimate supreme for mom and dad. Just $9.99. It's Pizza Pizza and
It's back.
Pizza, pizza.
Well, welcome back for second period. Goaltenders trade ins. Knapp now on the left and Stanford on the right. Osgood, Thomas, Burkhart, Thulin, and Lee start us off here. Cosimo dumps it in deep. Nip, look out! Rolled off a stick. Balcom picks it up, throws it back down in the corner. Now Ross working against Osgood. Ross lost his footing. Nice pass to Thomas. Thomas down the right side. Put right on the score! Thulin, I think, was sitting on the doorstep there for that tip. Now we got 2-1 game. Schwartz going against Michaels. Mogalski pokes at it. Wilson gets it, throws it in deep. Cross-ice pass intended for Kerrigan Salas and just out of his reach, and we got icing against OJG. $15-10 to go here in the second. Schwartz on that draw. Still nobody took possession. Now it's thrown behind the net. Matson steps up. Got a pass there. It's onside. They dump it in deep. Duquette tips it off the wall. Now we got Wilson coming in. He's going to lean in. Puck rolled off his stick. Good effort there. Look out. Backhanded by Schwartz, went behind the net. RJ down there working. I can't see. Bugs the heck out of me, I tell you. Buscaino throws it in deep. They got a nice perch right up top there to video from, and I'll never understand it. Now Farron, shot, that block, right in front. The puck was loose. Sheely just out of his reach. One timer taken by RJ, goes wide left. Now Lee working on the wall. Puts it right on a stick of OJG. They throw it down on the ice for another Grizzly icing. Well, after Caesars breaking the ice, they may have just poked the bear. See what happens here. Osgood. Going against 16, Nick Bauer. Puck's laying loose in front. Now Bauer dumps it in. Behind the net to Thulin. Wilson, Osgood able to get a piece of it. Tipped in there by Balcom. Thulin. Bauer tried to get a piece of him. Osgood finds it. Taken away there by Wajnik. Now Mills. Modelski pays the price and makes a nice block there in front. Now Thulin decides to pin it on the boards. It comes out loose. Somebody cleared it over to the far side. Good job, though, because puck was laying right in the low slot. So we got Wilson, Schwartz, and Duquette out again. With Buscaino and Lee out there, I do believe. Grizzlies won the draw, but it comes out the neutral. Duquette making him force his hand. Now Wilson digs in there. You see one thing change here. Caesar's not giving them a chance to start up. They're forechecking hard. Puck rolls out again. Another icing against OJG. Schwartz and Wilson out there still. Can't see. I think it's Duquette still. It is. Puck goes to OJG stick. Out they come. Piccolo gains the zone. Puck's Enzo picks it up. Enzo does a smart thing, throws it in deep. They were converging quickly on him. Flipped out to the middle. Piccolo got a piece of it. Now stepped up to Smooth. Schwartz and Wilson here. Dug out of there by Pierre Gonzalez. Lee decides to take off. Got to make a better play there. There's no one to give it to there. Just don't want to give the puck away. Lee throws it up the wall to Duquette. They go D to D. Wilson stops it, kicks it into the zone. Thomas comes on for Xander Wilson. Long pass right to Bauer. Bauer to Ross. Ross was trying to hit Costomo on the right side there, but he had a Caesar player all over him. Devine. Puck rolls just right of the net. Thrown in deep again. Up top to Devine, right on net. Matt steered it to the corner. OJG in a change here. Burkhart gained the red line, tried to throw it in, but got blocked. Rex Balcom was hustling there, tried to slap at it, and two sticks met. Now it comes out. Costomo backs it up. Moldowski tried to hit Thomas on the fly there. Thomas has it behind the net. Goes over into the corner we can't see. Now back to the far corner. Sheely on him. Comes over to the stick of Reynolds. Matson to Moldowski up top here to Lee. Lee hits Noah Matson to Sheely. Comes over here on the weak side to Thomas. Now it's in the far corner. Now it's back in the near corner. 9:35 to go. 2-1 our score. Enzo. Good job not firing it. Lane was shot. That goes wide left by shot by Thulin. First to the puck is Chipman. Now it's sent down the ice again for another OJG icing. Well, the tides sure have turned here in the second period. OJG having a hard time getting the puck out of their defensive zone. Now we got Sheely going against Schmood. RJ throws it back in the corner. That's Reynolds. Trying to find Sheely, a one-timer there. That got sent in by Buscaino, wide right. Reynolds working against Smood. Wajnick came down, got it out. Piccolo, look out. Oh, Knapp makes a nice stop there with his waffle. Garden behind the net. Dug out there by Wajnick. Comes up top. Shot. That went wide left. Enzo to Reynolds. Gets it to Thulin. Thulin takes it wide left. Puts on the brakes in the corner. Now Reynolds has it behind the net. Reynolds reverses it back. Ends up in the far corner again. Schwartz. Now it's on the stick of Aiden Devine. No icings. Called off. Lee back to pick it up. 7:50 now to go here in the second. Tipped in by Wilson to negate the icing. Comes up the near side here. Wilson first to it. Throws it back down all the way around, up halfway up the far wall. Puck sent down the ice again. Icing. Call against OJ. G. Face off to the right of Stanford. Schwartz going against Michaels. Wilson steps in to take the draw. Michaels wins it cleanly to the corner. Tried to throw it up the wall, got blocked. Puck ends up coming out. First to it's going to be Brian Modalski. He's got Mason Mills right on him. Now Schwartz. Costumo picks it up behind his net. Wilson lurking there to cut it off. Wilson throws it back down deep and goes for a change. Osgood comes on for him. Thomas out there now. Puck set down the ice. Modalski picks it up. Now, here comes Lee to Thomas. Thomas. This is off the left side to Schwartz. To Lee. That got blocked in front. Comes back out to neutral. Thulin. To Lee. Ross throws it deep behind the net here to the near side. Malcolm cuts it off. Comes back up and out. Nice job by Ward. Fending off the offensive player there. Not letting him get to the puck. Malcolm chip pass off the wall to Osgood. Osgood. Ward. Got by Ward. Osgood. Puck just come outside. We've got an offside. 5:31 now to go in the second. We'll be cutting the ice in between second and third. Okay. Sheely and Schmood there. Good job there by number 8, Devine, not letting that puck in the defensive zone. Schmood intercepted that pass. Put it right on a stick of Enzo. Now Smooth. Met there by Matson. OJG going for a change. Long pass to Reynolds. He was trying to tip it back to Shealy. Now Michaels. Big stop there by Donovan Knapp. Reynolds tries to get it out. Puck rolls off the stick of Ross. Or no. A Piccolo. They got to regroup. Mills. Looked like he was going to pull the trigger. Held on to it. Tries to work his way to the middle. Met right there by a slurry of White. Now Chipman decides to turn back. Pass to Michaels. Buscaino gets it out. Duquette going after Chipman. Chipman throws it right around up the near wall here. Now, right on a stick of Rex Balcom pulls up. Tried to shoot. Modelsky blocked it. Schwartz tries to flip it over. Got the battle of 13s. Ross and Wilson. Ross able to get it out. Now Lee looking up ice. 3:30 now to go here in a second. Schwartz drops it off as he gains the zone. Duquette. Now Lee to Modelsky. Chipped in. Schwartz going to be first to it. Kept in there by Lee. Duquette picks up the loose puck. Lost an edge. Flipped up and out. That hit the referee. Good thing so, or Ross would have been gone. Now Thulin. Puck stays in. Thomas over to help. Thomas to the outside. Buscaino stepped up. Now Piccolo gains the zone. Piccolo puts it right on net. Donovan couldn't find it. It was laying right there in front of him. Piccolo still has it. Being watched by Duquette. Right out front. Wainwright. Wajnik tried to go on the glove side there. Ended up on the back netting. Face-off going to be to the left of Knapp. 2:19 to go here in the second. 2-1, Grizzlies on top. This has got the makings of a good one, folks. Hope you stay tuned. If you wouldn't mind following my page, it'd be greatly appreciated. Buscaino able to gain the red line and dump it in. Burkhart now comes here to the near side. Coming down. That's Wajnik. Lost the puck just as he's going to enter the zone. And we got an offside. Got a $1:51 now to go here in the second. Thomas Osgood and Burkhart out there. Balcom tries to get it back to Chipman. Chipman able to gain the zone. Plays up top. Lost an edge now. Now the other way, down comes Thomas. Thomas makes a move. Fired it wide. Thomas doesn't have his radar on here today because normally he's able to snipe those shots. He sent a few wide today. Right back to the stick of Modelsky. They regroup. He's got to hold on. Osgood late coming out of the zone. Now Noah Matson. Able tipped in there by Burkhart. Less than a minute to go now in the first. Ross. Now Costomo picks up the loose puck. Puts it right in the shin guards of Thulin. Right back the other way goes Reynolds. Nice defensive play there by Ward. Now Ward hands it off to Piccolo. Late guy is Garden coming in. Got broken up by Sheely. Now Thulin. Thulin down the left side. Being watched here by Costomo. Now it's deep behind the net of the Grizzlies. Got 10 seconds to go. They're probably just going to hold it off. That's going to be the end of the third. There it goes. So at the end of 2, you see the score there. And we'll be back in about 15 minutes for the drop of the third period. Well, get ready for the drop of the puck for this third period. 2-1 game. It's going to be exciting to watch. Going to start off with Burkhart, Thomas, and Osgood, and Thulin and Lee on the point. It's going to be Michaels and Osgood on the opening third period draw. Osgood won that. Thomas came behind to pick it up. Caesars able to control that second period after scoring their goal. And I'm sure you're going to see some strong forechecking here again. Not letting them set up, make them move before they want to. Michaels and Osgood again. Comes back to Lee. Thomas dumps it in. Stanford tried to stop it behind the net. Comes right up to Lee. Puts it right on net. Stanford puts his glove on it and have a face-off to his right. Osgood going against Luke Smood.
That's you, right?
Osgood won the draw, but it's picked up by 92, Ben Costomo. Tipped right towards Donovan Knapp. He decides to cover up as he had a flurry of black coming at him. Osgood again, wins the draw. This time comes over to Berkey. Berkey to Thomas. Thomas has been quiet thus far. Thomas. Now, down the right side, that's 93. That's Piccolo. Pulls up. His defense was changing. Comes out the guard, and he's going to have to back it up. They're going to have to regroup in neutral. Bauer and Schwartz. Comes back to Ward. Balcom got a piece of it, but wasn't much on it for the dump in. Now comes to the far corner. Buscaino plays it up and out. Hit the skate of Wilson, but he had a guy right on him. Lee. That got broken up just before entry. Now Buscaino. Hard dump. Goes all the way over to the far corner. Wilson there to pick it up. Now Lee. He lost it. Stanford made the stop. Schwartz to Lee. Wilson tried to tip it there. Ended up behind the net. Duquette got around the man, tried to shoot. They called it off. I don't think he ever touched it, but Schwartz right on net. Low shot. Stanford played it with his blocker. Another shot right on net. Lost sight of it there momentarily. Now it comes out. Shealy plays it up. Now Michaels intercepts. Michaels Into the corner out front. Net makes the big stop there. All alone there was number 88, Luke Wajnick. Puck goes off the skate of Wajnick into the corner. Played up the wall to RJ. RJ finds Reynolds here on the near side. That's broken up there by Chipman. Michaels plays it off the helmet of Wajnick into the Caesar zone. Noah Matson. So RJ, he just tips it in and goes to the bench. They go D to D behind the net. Another icing against the Grizzlies. .12:32 to go in the third. Smood and Thomas on that draw. Thomas won it cleanly, but it goes right out to neutral. Matson now on the near side here. Plays it behind the net to Buscaino. Osgood tried to catch it on his backhand there, not knowing that the puck was laying in between his skates there. Just lost it momentarily. Smood goes in against Buscaino. Up to Thomas. To Noah Matson to Berkey. Berkey tips it in. Behind the net. They better look out. Oh, he's gone! There's Thomas. Thomas finally lights the lamp here in this one to tie it up. At the 11:49 mark of third period. Good job by Balcom getting a piece of that to send it in deep in the Caesar zone. Thulin sits up behind his net. There's a cross-ice pass over to Schwartz. Schwartz down the right side, pulls up. Looking, Thulin whistles one wide of the net. Now Ward evades Schwartz. Ward got pickpocket up. Wilson got a piece of it. Still now Duquette ends up in the Grizzly bench. Have a face-off at center ice. Oh, no, here the dot. Puck's pushed forward there by Grizzlies right to Thulin's stick. Burkhart got a piece of it. Bodulin behind his net. Met there by Osgood. Now Devine picked up there by Berkey. Boy, nice stop there from a tough angle. Thulin keeps it in momentarily. Michaels keeps working. Boy, that looked offside, but who am I? All right, puck ends up at Donovan Neff's net, and the faceoff's going to be to his left. Down to 10:42 now. 2-2 score. Smood going against Schwartz there. Modowski picks it up behind the net. Plays it up and out. Right to Wilson. Wilson to Duquette. Back to Wilson. Oh, Wilson was trying to hit Schwartz. Good job by Chipman getting his stick on that. They go D to D, Modowski. I never touched nobody, but now Down the left side is Smooth. Luke Smooth tries to play it deep. Matt's in there to break it up. Puck came out and got an offside call. 9:55 now to go. Third period. Michaels and Sheely. Sheely won the draw cleanly. They go D to D. Buscaino. Thomas. Icing's called off. Sheely on the puck. Plays it over in the far corner. Thomas there. RJ in there to help. Play up top to Lee. Lee. I think Stanford may have got a piece of that. Sheely. Lee goes D to D to Buscaino. He sends it in. Her dad hit a helmet in front. Low shot. Another nice stop there by Stanford. Ward and Thomas were going at it. Ward took a extra hit after the puck went away, and Thomas took offense to that. Now Lee. Thomas dumps. Wholesale change for Caesars. Bodouin comes out from behind his net. Long pass up to Ross. Played out by Wilson. Now Duquette forechecking. Schwartz picks up the loose puck. They go D to D. Now Thulin. Cross ice dump. Oh, it's right on net. Devine tries to get it out. Comes out to neutral. Thulin back there. He's got Balcom all over him. Duquette, that's the icing. Duquette trying to draw a penalty there. Staying in the face of Balcom. Face-off's going to be at center ice. No, all the way down there. Yeah, it was an icing call. Osgood and Schmood on the draw. Draw goes to the corner. Osgood won that one. Now, Burkhart's going to be first to the puck. He beat Chipman to it. Behind the net, Thulin stepped up. Osgood came over there to help keep it in. Burkhart now. Looks. Gets it to Matson. I think their helmets got stuck together for a minute. Osgood now. Against Michaels. Osgood wins it. Lee just throws it to the net. Stanford had to make the stop. Lorenzo to Braden. Braden throws it down behind the net. Osgood now staying on it. Osgood. The Lee. They trade places. Back up to Osgood. He just lets it rip. It's good! What a pretty play that was. Lee's going to take credit for that one. I think Osgood and Thomas are on the assist on that one as well. So at the 6:58 mark, Caesars first lead of the game. Schwartz and Bauer. Up comes the Ward. Hits Ross on the far side. He puts in a soft dump in there. Looking up at coming out now. Schwartz. Malcolm. Now loose puck. That's a trip. Not only do they score, go ahead, and now they have a power play. Garden goes to the box for chipping at the 6:32 mark. Power play unit's going to be Thomas, Schwartz, Osgood, Burkhart, and Lee. They got it up top. Lee just throws it there, looking for a redirect. Good job by Berkey slowing that puck down. He ends up taking it all the way down, though. Out they come. Thomas has to pick that one out of the air. He decides to do it over again. Tape-to-tape passes, what you want to see. Burkhart able to get it in. He hit Chipman with that, trying to get it out. Thomas, shot right on that. .52 seconds on the power play. Thomas wins it cleanly. Back to Lee. To Sheely. Back to Lee. To Lee. To Thomas. To Lee. They switch. Now Thomas. To Sheely. Schwartz tries to get it over to Osgood. 30 seconds. Shot right on, whistle blows. We'll have another face-off to the right of Stanford. 27 seconds now remaining in the power play with 5:29 to go in the third. Osgood, Schwartz, and Thomas, Thulin, and Lee out here for the power play still. Bauer steps in. Osgood won that draw. Thomas got it back to Thulin. To Lee, to Thomas. Down low, little give it go there. Thulin sneaking down the weak side there. Somebody got a piece of it, luckily, or Thulin would have surely stuffed that one. Faceoff comes back to the right of Stanford. That's Gavin Stanford, for those of you who don't know. Bauer and Reynolds. Reynolds wins the draw to the wall. Thulin throws it down deep to Osgood. He's met by Costomo. Osgood gloves it down. Reynolds to Thulin. Threw it right in front. Oh, Osgood just couldn't get enough on it there. Ends up going to the corner. Right in front, Reynolds. Trying to go 5-hole. Stanford said not today. .442 now. We're back to even strength. 3-2 to score. Reynolds. Michael's on that draw. There's a set play there. Win the draw and send the offensive player on the run. Mills takes a bump from Schwartz. Michael's got a piece of it. Right over to Matson it goes. Reynolds. He's watching Beaudoin. Comes over here to the weak side, and Piccolo trying to get around Matson with no luck. Michaels ties it up. Probably one that shouldn't have went in from that angle there, but that's what happens when you throw pucks to the net. Power. Osgood. Draw one by Osgood. Lee takes it, dumps it in. Thomas there on the far side. Now Berkey has it. Berkey. Right out front. Now Lee. That goes over the net into the netting. Face-off will be to the right of Stanford. 3:38 to go in third. Bauer and Osgood again. Bauer gets called out. No. Just moving the winger. Now you Balcom on the draw. Burkhart. Thomas. Puck's onside. Thomas. Burkhart. Well, we got a hooking call on Lee there, right at mid-ice at the 3:10 mark, third period. (3-3) to score. Sorry about that. Hit the wrong goal there. We're all tied up at 3. Grizzlies on the power play. Michaels makes a nice pass over to Mason Mills. He pulled the trigger. Knapp had to make the stop. Thomas, smooth. Whistle blows. We're going to do it over again. Calling Schmood out. Michaels will take the draw. Pass to Schwartz here. Schwartz to Thomas. Smooth takes the puck away. Smooth. Nice block there by Thulin. Now Thomas gets the puck out. Smooth picks it up in neutral. We're down to 30 seconds to go in the Grizzly power play. Got broken up right at the line. Mills backs it up. Out comes Costomo to Chipman. On the far side, he hits Mason Mills. Comes all the way around the near side. You hear the goalie stick. That's going to be right on net. Nope. We got icing now against Caesars. $1:38 to go here in the third. Tied all up at 3. Puck ends up in the corner down there. Osgood digging at it. Osgood picks it up in the far corner. Throws it up the wall, but blocked. Now number 12, here Gonzalez had it. He throws it back down deep. Comes over here to the near corner. Less than a minute to go in regulation. Wilson tips it up. Duquette going after it. Duquette. That's been a good shot. Time to Duquette to shoot there, I do believe. Wilson now. Thulin throws it right in the mitt. Now we got Schwartz, Burkhart, and Thomas. 36.3 seconds to go here in the third. Thulin and Moldowski up top. Shipman throws it to the far wall. Mills there to pick it up. Puck's deep in the Caesar zone now. Thulin in control. Reverses it to Moldowski. He lost control over there. Mills broke it up. Down to 15 seconds. I think that's just about going to do it for regulation here. 3, 2, 1. There goes the buzzer. The end of the third. Back in a minute.
Pizza, pizza, so nice to meet you when I saw you at the party that day. You were high, you were ready, your taste was rockin' steady, didn't care what my friends might say. Cheese me, tease me, pepperoni please me, you know you got what I like. Let's go crazy, get Little Caesars, baby, and we can eat all night.
Try Little Caesars large, hot and ready, extra most bestest with the nation's most cheese and pepperoni at the nation's best price of just $6.
Pizza, pizza, so nice to meet you.
Pizza, pizza.
Years ago, it shook the pizza world. And now, Little Caesars' greatest deal ever is back. And this time, it's hot and ready.
Pizza, pizza.
Little Caesars Pizza Fantastic. Pepperoni for the kids, plus an ultimate supreme for mom and dad. Just $9.99.
Pizza, pizza.
Is back.
Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza.
Pizza is back.
Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza.
And this time, it's hot and ready.
Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza.
Introducing Little Caesars Pizza Fantastic. 2 hot and ready pizzas. 1 pepperoni for the kids, 1 ultimate supreme for mom and dad. Just $9.99. It's pizza and
It's back.
Pizza, pizza.
Well, back to live feed here. We got tournament rules. You got to have a 3-minute break after a full game. Still got about 55 seconds to go. Not sure. It is 5-on-5. They stay on the same ends, so nothing changes. So stay tuned. $16-minute period. Here we go. Caesars comes away with the draw. Thulin hits Berkey. Nice pass there. Just got underneath Chipman there. You want to keep control of the puck. Tape to tape passes. Lee lost the blade. Doing a good job by himself. Well, Michaels and Osgood on the draw. Wadowski comes away with it. Sets up behind his net. Comes out. Pass over here to Thulin. Thulin had it broken up right at the blue line. Comes back to Modowski. Modowski tries to suck the two Grizzly players up to him to open up Thomas. Good stick on puck. It's still in the Caesar zone. We're in overtime. 3-3 tie. Now Thomas comes out of the corner with it. There's a hook, no call. Thomas. Wow. Thomas trying to go 5-hole. Nice stop by Stanford. Face-off will be to his left now. Schwartz, Wilson, and Duquette. Wilson picks up the draw momentarily. Now it's flipped out by Costomo. Matson turns, gets it over to Wilson, to Duquette. Duquette, he's got Beaudoin right on him. Schwartz able to get it past. Gets it up to Wilson. Fires it right on net. Matson goes down deep. Schwartz covered for him nicely. Duquette's going to need some help. Wilson gets in there. They're digging at it there right by the Zamboni doors. Glove down. Look down here. Costomo. Try to get around. Good job keeping it to the outside. Puck comes back to Chipman. Duquette takes advantage of the giveaway there. Dumps it in deep. Thomas. In deep. Comes up to Berkey. To Thomas. To Burkhardt. Just thought it was reach. Modelski knocks it down. Gets it over to Thulin. Thulin. Back to Modelski. To Berkey. Gets it in, but not. There it goes. Now it's getting down there. Osgood comes down, takes the puck. Thomas. Flipped out there by Ross. Thulin looking up ice. Gonna take it. Thulin tries to cut to the middle. Garden did a nice job keeping the puck to the outside, the dots. Puck gets over to Noah Garden. Noah gains the zone, dishes it off. Gets it over to Thomas. Thomas just out of the reach of Duquette. Garden ends up sliding into his own goaltender there. Young man's had a rough game. They're not supposed to have that much contact. Gets right back up. Face-off going to be to his left. Got Schwartz, Wilson, and Duquette, Lee, and Buscaino out there right now. Wilson takes it here to the corner. Puck comes out. Smooth, being watched by Schwartz. Boy, big stop there. Amazing, he got the shot off. He had somebody all over him and got loose at the last minute, and Donovan Knapp had to come up big there. $11:50 now going in here in the overtime period. Dumped in by Modelski. Reynolds lurking. Gets it up to Ross. Ross knocked down. Shot gets right to the net. It's picked up there by Rex Balcom. Modelski plays it behind the net. Noah Matson going to be first to it. Noah gets it up to Reynolds. Reynolds to Osgood. Osgood to Thomas. To Matson. Back over to Thomas. Got to get on the other side of him there. Michaels. Or that was Devine. Lost it just as he gained entry. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Well, he had a stick right around his neck there. No call. We're in OT. Michaels. Burkhart. And Schwartz. Dumped in. Lee first to it. Sends it up and around here to the near side. Wilson leaves it there for Schwartz. Wilson tried to tip it out of the air. Lee steps up. Wilson in there now. Ward comes out with it. Piccolo falls down. Burkhart backs it up. Wilson late coming out of the zone. Icing against Caesars. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Donovan Knapp. Osgood is going to go against Luke Schmood. Schmood gets called out. Cosimo steps in. Cosimo won the draw, but Thomas first to it. Thomas. Puck rolls off his stick. Duquette. Schmood picks it up now. Thulin gets it right back to Thomas. Good stick on puck there by Cosimo. Schmood tips it in. Podolski picks it up behind his own net. Long pass up to Thomas. Thomas played it over far corner. Duquette had to hold up momentarily. Got a line change for Caesars. Reynolds has it. Boy, a little too much mustard on that one. Now they go D to D. Beaudoin tried to get it to Michaels. Michaels takes it away. Burkhart off the wall. Picked up by R.J. Farron. Leaves it there for Sheely. The late man's Lee looked out defensively. Nice defensive play by Lorenzo. R.J. able to pick it in, takes a big hit. They gain the Caesar zone. Matson watching his man there behind the net. A little clogged up back there. Puck comes out. Tristan Thomas picks it up. He hits Sheely right away. Back to Thomas. Got broken away, then broken up. Taken off the stick of Matson. Reverses it there. Luckily, because he had a guy right on him. Now Ross picks up the loose puck. Right in the mid of Donovan Knapp. He'll hold on. Face off to the right of Knapp. We got 7:45 to go in the first overtime period. That was Bauer and Osgood on that draw. Puck goes down behind the net. Podolski first to pick it up. He's looking. Puck is good. Duquette chases. Cosimo plays it behind his net. Thomas. Bauer over there. Thomas. Look out. Oh, boy. Nice stop there again by Stanford. Little give and go from Thulin. Thulin. Shot right on net. No harm. He didn't touch him. Face-off going to be right down below us here to the right. Gavin Stanford. Osgood going against Schmood. It's won by Osgood. He's got to go fight for it again. Burkhart pinned in there. Got 3 Grizzlies. 3-on-2 there. Osgood breaks it up. Another shot right on net. Boy, Osgood worked hard for that. Now down behind the net, Wilson. Try to get it. Oh, Berkey. I'm smelling it, folks. That got deflected to the far corner. Wilson back up top. Enzo with the lead. Burkhart. Where is it? He scored! What a game. Tell you what, they don't get much better than that. Both sides played fantastic game. Gavin Stanford really was tested here today. Came up with some big stops. As was Donovan Knapp. He came up with some big stops when he needed. Not quite as many, but when he had to, he made the stop here in the OT. Well, our next game is going to be tomorrow. I believe it's 3 p.m., but I'll be sending out the invites. I'm not sure who yet. Honey Baked and Fox plays right after us there. We play the winner of that game. Again, thank you for watching.